Alrighty guys, welcome on back to the finale of Avowed. Last time we freed Sopidil from our prison and came back to Paradise, where we found that the Steel Garret had it under siege and were expecting to take over the island from Paradise. We chose to side with the rulers of this land to try to unite the living lands in one under one flag. Them, along with the governor of Paradise, and actually some other Steel Garret members who don't believe that it's being run the right way right now. Ran into some familiar faces in this camp, and spoke to our allies, and now it is time to end this story. I am going to just go ahead and, no matter what, I want to get this finished today, in this sitting right here. So no matter how long it takes, it will be coming to an end today. So let's see. We'll help all of our friends.
I'll teach you.
Yep, those are all of our friends. Time to go put a stop to the Inquisitor.
Mine. Make the Inquisitor proud.
I'm also hoping that Ring Sopidil will put a stop to the Dream Scourge. It seems that everyone believes so. It unfortunately didn't free the people who were already infected by it, but it will stop any new ones from popping up.
I'm coming.
Grakor? Who's Grakor? Ow. Oh, this is a everyone fights. Oh, but I can't use all the... Okay, I can still only use Giada and Kai's abilities, but yeah. There's Maurice, there's Yahtzee. This is everyone in the fight. Oh! Oh! Grakor's the guy we saved in, he's the ogre that we helped.
Enemy to the right.
Okay.
Gather round.
Right? I'm not misremembering that. I think that's the guy we helped at the very beginning of Halloween's Tusks. Thanks, friend. Wow. I don't even know why I'm looking for loot. You're him, right?
This shall be a bloody day.
I feel like I
was
recognize
worried
him,
for
but
a
I
second.
don't know where from. Because that doesn't look like... Doesn't look like the one we saved. But he looks familiar. So I don't know. Maybe it is him.
Found you.
Siege the city. Alright, get off now. Yep, there we go.
Let's finish this.
Oh no, you don't.
I changed some sound settings since this entire episode would just be combat. And it's kind of like not as exciting, at least on my end, with them screaming in my ears.
Watch your back.
I'm with you.
This guy's clearing a path for us.
Go ahead. I'll hang back and watch the gate.
Oh,
For our freedom.
Kai, you're ditching us? Where are you? Sad. Who's Darley? I feel like I remember him.
The envoy. Of course you'd be the last face I see. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to
Which
see
one
you
was
here.
this? Yep. This was the guy in Shatterscarp. Yeah, I remember
Aye.
him.
As an endearing soldier, it's only fitting I die here at the dawn of our war against the living lands. But never mind that. That isn't what's important right now. You've declared yourself for the enemy. You've turned your back on Adir, on the Emperor. Again. I don't understand. Why, Envoy? What right do the others have to be here? Because they landed some number of years before us? Does that mean they deserve it? You won't stop us. Even if I'm food for worms. One way or another, these lands belong to Adir.
Dang, yeah, he's the one who tried to get us to blow up the mines. Eiko, do I know you
Go
too?
on. Finish what we started.
Oh,
You better not make us regret this.
these are the people from the mines. I sided with them, I think. Wow. You guys are just people, but Brakor. How do I know you?
Welcome to the place of bat. It pleases me to greet you in
Yeah,
full
okay, it
health.
is him. It's the one we
But
saved.
thank you again.
Yeah, with the
for
medicine. That's awesome.
Thank you. It is good to be myself again. I traveled here for you, Envoy. When I learned of the events in Paradise from the dwarves as they marched out of the tusks, I knew where I'd find you. I hear that you have chosen to defend the living lands. I will honor my life debt to you by keeping the peace here after the battle. I look forward to honoring my life debt. I think nothing of revenge. Now, come. Let us waste no more breath. Breath is too precious, as both you and I know. I will leave you to the war now. You have my vow, Envoy, and my thanks once more.
That's awesome. I gotta know, who were these people? Because they're not... She would have been, like one of the land ones. Like him. I don't remember. All these people are people you meet in the game, though. For sure. The underbelly.
Stop right there.
Okay,
You shouldn't be here.
where's the cavalry? I meant my ogre friend. Where's he?
Come on. Come all.
Okay, that's them. We just keep making our way over
Show
there.
yourself. Found you.
Is that all you got?
Oh. Someone else killed him. Nope, that's not a friend.
Bad Envoy.
Friend or foe? Friend or
Over
foe?
here.
Oh, this is the healer. Hello.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Liviana, don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you, fighting the steel garrote. What have you got to say for yourself? That's the worst excuse I've ever heard, and believe me, I've heard it all. Kai, is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess. You're damn lucky to be one of those few. At least for now. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything? Money, supplies?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Thank you, but I've decided to tough it out as an animancer. On my own terms. Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Come on.
Take care of
You know
yourself,
You got it.
Liviana.
You practiced
Paradise
with
is
Uncle
gonna need
Capo
you when the
100
dust
times.
settles.
Oh, it's Kai.
Tight?
It's
Not
Chico.
too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood
Will you
flow.
talk to me too?
Don't worry
No.
about me.
That's
I-
awesome.
Actually, I'm not sure
I don't remember you, though.
Worse.
That's cool though. Chica's here. Awesome. Let's see who else we can find. Hopefully no one else. Hopefully no one else is deep in. Well, they're fighting someone.
Welcome to the right side of history.
Oh boy. I gotta know. What was it? Subtle's Fury? Yo. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
I heard something.
Okay, who all we got here? Oh, nope. We're not done yet. Honestly. Yeah, let's bind that. I want my barrier up. I want Kai's barrier up. Okay, get away.
I'll fix it. Nicely done.
Let's see what you got.
I haven't run out of stamina in a while because I usually do this.
Hold on. I can take care of the plaza on.
What do you mean by that, Yasli? Oh, that was Marius that stayed at the gate. Yeah. Now Yasli's staying here. Also, I just hit max level 30. Yeah, we'll go into strength. Let's increase my toughness.
Good shooting, Kai.
Oh, it's the lady from the very beginning of the
You
game.
know how Adir feels about defectors.
Yeah.
Watch yourself out there.
That's awesome. She was the one who first greeted us at Paradise.
Monica demands your
Oh.
submission. Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on.
Yeah, it is.
I'm with you to the end.
Here we go.
There you are. So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time? You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting for?
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live. Judgment has been passed. Now comes the sentence. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
Ooh, that would have been a really cool thing. Not happening
My
though.
theory is correct. You're as mortal as we are. Explain. The righteousness of the old gods is no longer certain. And for one of your kind, uncertainty is a death sentence.
Interesting theory. But will you stake your life on it? Would you pit your logic against my faith?
My parents died in the name of research. If I must follow their example to the grave, so be it.
Then we'll see who triumphs, child. Farewell, Envoy.
There's no coming back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
Let's finish this. Together.
Together.
Once I'm done killing you, you're
And this is probably the final boss right here.
Tempering, we are every seed in the soil.
Let's barrier. Let's
We will
defense.
always grow.
Boom.
This is what we prepared for. No quarter.
Boom. Oh my gosh. No quarters right. This is insane.
Wodica, queen among queens.
Oh.
Send me your aid.
Hey, Kai, back up. Hey, Kai, back up.
Ethic worth and raw.
Yep.
Gather round.
Hold on.
Grow up 10.
And here we go. This should very well be the last shot.
Never had a chance.
Yep.
Again. Wodica,
Oh.
help me. One last time.
Not over yet.
Worth and raw.
Full healed. Jeez, okay. She doesn't want to stay down.
10.
Why can't I use... Oh, this is gonna be bad, really bad. Yep, essence. Yeah, oh, I used the wrong thing. Oh, that's okay, I see. Essence, there we go. What does this do?
Fly.
Yep.
Nothing stopping me.
These are pristine mag folks in this arena? Oh my gosh, okay.
Come and get me.
Oh.
Come on. Come on. Couldn't have done it better.
Okay, that's one mag folk. That's my boost to damage, I better use it good.
Worth and raw.
Oh.
Defense is up.
It just teleported. It's still here, isn't it? Nope, it's gone. Okay. Must have self-destructed. Ludwin, this might not finish you. But this very well might. No. I have a way I want to finish it. Do not. Do not hit her. This is how. Boom. No? Yeah, 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 yeah. Still in it? This is insane. What if I just go on? What if I... Oh, I'm so out of essence. Okay. Come on, Inquisitor.
I'll fix this.
Come on, Inquisitor. That's it. Hopefully I don't have this fire the rest of this cutscene.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the united settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving Dream Thralls after the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life, another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts. The youthful make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from the dead to return to those they left behind. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first, but after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. In a past life, Yahtzee was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover help ease the loneliness that fills her days. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together, and in time, they learn to fix themselves. they wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
And that was Avowed. I had a really good time playing that game. I think the characters, the story, everything was fantastic. The choices you're able to make were great. I had never played Fallout New Vegas, so I had never experienced stories like this until really Outer Worlds. So being able to not only enjoy the combat and the loot, but also the people, I think it's a fantastic game. I would highly recommend this, and whatever choices you decide to make, let me know down in the comments below. And until next time, perhaps when a DLC comes out, I will see you guys then.